Okay, so to answer some questions and to try and accomplish as much as I possibly can with the limited time available. Uh, and we can go round and round on the idea of time. Fact remains, this will probably be the only video of this nature that I will probably be able to do, because I'm trying to answer some questions and do a lot at once that really explain that the work is not all about candles and incantations, and there's work to be done for these times. So one of the things I thought was interesting was this idea of dark energy, dark matter, something that's like a new idea apparently. I saw on the cover of Astronomy magazine when it came, haven't read it, but that dark energy is thought to going to basically be the destruction of the universe. And it's interesting because they don't really know a lot about it, and it's now they at least have the right idea about it, because it's the nothingness. It's a spreading nothingness, and it's not just out there. It's here. It's within us. It's in everything. And it's kind of like you've ever seen The Never-Ending Story, or know about that as a book form. But see, our world is so removed from that true light that we almost cling to what is illuminated, and we actually let these things in from our side. You know, people are so worried about what's trying to get in sometimes, and and as far as 2012, I don't like to answer questions about that actually. People are just like, can you look into a crystal ball and tell us what's up? And I don't want to do that. If you're worried about something in 2012, then you're not ready. And that's the bottom line. It's about living for now. And understanding that, as far as the, demons and the mind and thought is fear, loss, despair, grief. These are actual manifestations that seek to weaken us, weaken our foundations. And when you are closest to anything, when you start getting closer to your path, when you start vibrating strongly, there's that programming in us also to want to erase it. I mean, if we're gonna make a mention about practical magic, okay, well, why doesn't practical magic work for a lot of people? Because kind of deep down they don't think they can do it. So you kind of create this thing, and you go through all these steps, and you go through all this, and you project it out there, and you go, yeah, maybe not. And you erase everything that you have sought to work for that way, and that's too bad. That's a lot of energy going around. You want to talk about aliens? Well, shit, we're all aliens on this planet. The fact that we feel the way we do as a species, because there's all different races, and while we're all connected, each one is a different strain or bloodline, or there's all different alien races too. But, well, okay. When, for example, the Anunnaki came down, and they actually impressed, once they established themselves, because, the energy is there, and the life is there, but, like, for example, a seed that grows into a tree, I mean, we could become gods ourselves to another universe, if we so wish. We have that power. So, they come down, and, of course, they are not perfect, nor are we perfect, or have that down here. That's what this is. So anyways, so they come down, and then they each kind of spread out, and each of their nations end up proclaiming them as gods, and whatever that tradition had them do. And then, of course, you have these wars that took place. And, you know, the gods practically used, if you want to refer to them as gods, and that's not to say anything more than exactly what it is, because, you know, the source and all of that, and the true wisdom and whatnot, these are all outside of that game. So, you know, we kind of fought in their name. And even today now, the veil, the threshold that keeps all that is not here visible to us out is weakening. And all the energies are coming here now at this time because of that. That's why we have so many people on the world. That's why everything's kind of coming to a head. The people that are being incarnated now, the particular spirits that are incarnating them, and everything, you know, everyone's always kind of on this trip now about the unification and connectedness, and we are all one. And that's one of the things that lets this stuff into our lives, that we are all one. And so that also includes all emotions, all entities, all personalities, all of this as one within us, which we can experience in a moment. And of course these things are not ourselves, but if we allow ourselves to operate on them, then we don't always operate on what is real, unfortunately. Thoughts and feelings can be meant to guide us as to what is right for us, but only from a point of self-honesty. And if you can't reach that point of self-honesty, then you are going to be filtering your reality through dishonesty. You're going to be filtering it through something that is not. So, I don't know, at this point, rather than really, I don't know, if you seek knowledge and power and submit yourself to a system and a source outside of yourself, then I guess you have missed the point of what I've been trying to do. The whole point is to find it within yourself, because being dependent on any system is not going to help you get through whatever it is that we're here to get through. So rather than even look to an outside source about 2012 or your future life, you know, freeze your computer for a moment and look into the crystal ball and see what you see for yourself.